No niin, ja tervepä terve! Arvon katselijat, se on Tikru 2 paikalla ja tänään jatketaan Batmanin trikoissa eteenpäin. Kakkosepisodi tosiaan tuli tossa itse asiassa viime viikolla. Tässä on tiistaina vai koska se tuli yllättävän nopeasti. Ja mä en yksinkertaisesti kerinny heti siihen junaan mukaan. Oli jopa niinku vähän opiskelujuttuja. Ja nyt vähän niinku tässä starttas tältä syksyltä, niin ei oikein kerinnyt sitten tästä pitempään nauhoittelusessioon oikein vetämään. Ja näinpäin pois, mutta nyt keritään ja vedetään kakkosepisodia. Me tosiaan oli viime kerran lopussa oli pienimuotoinen probleema. Se rupesi niistä saveista valittamaan, mutta ainakin tuota extroista kun kattelin äsken, siellä oli toi Your Choices-osio, niin siellä ainakin näkyy oikeet valinnat, joten mä luotan, että ne nyt pelittää. Mutta tosiaan, ei tässä varmaan sen enempiä löpinöitä tarvii pitää muuta, kun mä katson tosta kellosta, että puhelimen kellosta, että paljon kello suunnilleen on. Kun aloitellaan, niin tiedetään, sen ei sinällä ole niin väliä, vedetään koko episode purkkiin kerralla tuttuun tyyliin, näin on se ainakin tarkoitus. Ja tosiaan, viime kerralla vedettiin episode Realm of Shadows, joka oli varsin vahva aloitus, ehdottomasti yksi parhaimmista, ellei jopa se kaikkein paras ensimmäinen episode Telltalein peliin tai seasoniin. Koska yleensä Telltalein pelit on vähän sellaiset, että ne alkaa ehkä vähän hitaasti ja sitten vasta ne parhaat jutut tulee loppua kohden, niin siihen nähden varsin mainio ykkösepisodi. Ja tosiaan tänään pitäisi lähteä tykittelemään episode 2 Children of Arkhamia. Ja enpä tiedä onko tässä sen kummempia. An old friend becomes a new adversary as Bruce learns more about the Wayne family legacy and Batman escalates the fight against crime and corruption throughout Gotham. Tosiaan viime episodin lopun cliffhangerin lopetus, jos sellaiseksi sitä haluaa sanoa, niin oli tosiaan se, että ilmeisesti Wayne family ei ole ehkä ihan niin puhtoinen mitä monissa muissa Batmanin versioissa, mitä yleensä pidetään, niin on tai ei ole niin puhtoinen nimenomaan. Mutta eikä me lähdetään Start Episode 2 Children of Arkham. Tervetuloa taas Batmanin pariin. Lähdetään katselemaan, mitä peli meille tarjoaa. Varmaan Previously-osio tulee tuttuun tyylin ensiksi. Kyllä.
A revolution is knocking on Gotham's door. When this whole thing starts, make sure you're on the right side.
Mr. Wayne, thank you for opening your house to us. Together, we will change Gotham. Harvey Dent, Gotham's next mayor, and eager to know you.
Vicky Vale, not interested, and reporter for the Gotham Gazette. Carmine Falcone? Is the Dent campaign soliciting votes from Gotham's biggest crime family?
Your father knew which hands to shake.
Don't you know not to corner a wild animal? It's dangerous. I bet.
This is Selina.
How many?
I'd have to count the pieces. Falcone's calling card.
The chemicals. Where are they? We're all being played here, including you. Ah, Christ almighty! It's the Waynes. Well, the Waynes are the biggest gangsters in Gotham.
Kyllä, siitä lähdetään liikkeelle. Tosiaan ainakin toi viimeinen valinta näytti olevan oikein. Ja tuttuustyylin muistutus, että valinnat vaikuttavat siihen, miten tarina etenee. Katsotaan kuinka paljon. Mehän tosiaan oltiin selkeässä vähemmistössä ainakin sen Vicky Vale-päätöksen suhteen. Että ihan mielenkiintoista nähdä, että vaikuttaako se mihinkään tässä episodissa.
You don't have to do this. Only you now, Master Bruce.
I thought I might find you here. The news was upsetting for both of us.
But you should see this.
I know you come here for solitude, Bruce.
More allegations about his ties to the underworld.
This isn't going away.
It's all so public and messy.
Tell me, all of this is a lie.
I wish I could. There are no angels in Gotham, Bruce. Maybe there never were. I've been dreading this day for nearly 2 decades. I hoped it would never come.
Forget the papers. I want to hear it from you.
The truth is, they were billionaires, Bruce. You can't amass that kind of wealth without making certain moral compromises. It's just not possible. That kind of money taints you.
My money has never corrupted me.
And I'm proud of you. But you're hardly the norm. Hill greased the wheels of politics. Falcone was the muscle. Thomas legitimized the whole enterprise with his name. Your father, Hamilton Hill, and Falcone, they were partners. Nothing happened in Gotham without them knowing.
You knew all that, and you never let on.
You're behaving like I was part of the conspiracy. I want you to know I had my suitcases ready. I couldn't stand to be around your father anymore. But then they were killed, and you were all alone. And I just couldn't walk out the door. Everything I did, everything I've ever done, was out of love for you. I hope you can forgive me.
How could I hold this against you? You're all I've got, Alfred.
Thank you. I won't let you down again. This is the first time I've been back here since that night. When the police called me to collect you, I thought they'd finally arrested your father. I couldn't believe a low-life thug like Joe Chill would have the audacity to rob and kill Thomas Wayne. He was simply too well known. Too big. Yet, there it was.
Wouldn't Chill just run when he recognized him?
Well, it's a fair assumption.
But he didn't.
You always said it was a simple mugging. In 20 years, you've never wavered from that story.
I can recall every moment of that night in vivid detail. But maybe that's wrong.
Sometimes we block out things we don't want to face.
Maybe there was some detail I overlooked.
Siis ruvetaanko me nyt niinku muiste? Okei. Okei, mä ajattelin, että eikä me mitään niinku evidenssiä ruveta etsiä sille niinku 20 vuotta sitten, 20 vuotta vanha joku veritahra löytyi, että kyllä se menikin näin. Joo, pimeältä, mikä käytävä, ei kun kadun nurkalta aloitellaan tosiaan tää se traaginen murha tapahtui. Ja siis täytyy sanoa tosiaan heti alkuun, että niin kun tavallaan mä tykkään kyllä tästä, että miten tähän nyt on otettu erilainen lähestymistapa tähän Waynein perheeseen, koska yleensähän ne on ollut vain se, että ne nyt on ollut tavallaan se kuolleet vanhemmat, jotka on motivoinut Brucea tulemaan Batmaniksi ja siksi mieheksi, mikä hän on nykyään. Niin tavallaan niinku tosi mielenkiintoista nyt, kun on tähän otettu vähän tällainen eri lähestymistapa, niin periaatteessa ne on niinku jopa tietyllä tavalla vähän niinku mukana tässä tarinassa, koska niinku nyt meillä on jotain uutta, mitä me ei periaatteessa ehkä niinku tiedetty niistä. Ja sitä ehkä varmaan tässä niinku selvitellään, että mikä tässä oli tarkalleen ottaen se yhteistyön takana ja näin päin pois, niin siinä mielessä on kiva, että ne saadaan tietyllä tavalla tähän tarinaan niinku mukaan. Koska harvemmin kumminkaan ne on millään tavalla mukana, että se on yleensä vaan se, että no, ne kuoli silloin jo aikana.
Think back to that night, as hard as it might be to do so.
Joo, eli koitetaan ilmeisesti vähän nyt vielä niin kuin kaivella muistoja. Tietysti jos niin kuin Alfredi sanoi, että, niin kuin, että ihminen voi blokata jotain muistoja, niin samaan aikaan se myös voi ajan myötä keksiä niihin muistoihin jotain ihan niin kuin omia juttuja. Et mä en tiedä, onko tämä nyt yhtään sen luotettavampaa, jos me niin kuin nyt yritetään jotain uusia muistoja kaivella. Sen verran kumminkin psykologiaa lukenut, niin tiedän aiheesta jotain. Muistot on aika jännä juttu, että ne välillä ei pidä niinku yhtään paikkaansa, vaikka ihminen itse luulisikin.
I want him standing here. Right now.
And what would the Batman do with his own parents' killer? The possibilities are frightening.
I take him to jail. Just like any other criminal.
But he's not just any criminal, is he? He was stabbed to death in prison. No one mourns for Joe Chill, Bruce.
Jaa. Onko meillä sitten meidän... Pitäisikö me nyt kattoo ensin? Sieltähän me niinku tultiin, vaan meikö se jonnekin kauas? Joo, ehkä me menen järjestyksessä.
He just wanted to protect us.
He thought he was invincible. Sadly, he was mistaken.
I always wanted to be brave. Just like him.
And you are. He would be so proud to see that you took a different path.
Joo, mä en tiedä meninkö tää nyt niinku järkevässä järjestyksessä vai ei, mutta ei se nyt varmaan niin paljon väliä.
I love that movie. Saw it countless times at that theater. How long did it play there?
Only when you wanted to see it, Bruce. Your mother arranged the special screenings personally.
I never knew that. She was always so good to me.
Eikös... Onko se aina ollut niinku elokuvista, mistä ne on tullut?
Where exactly does the memory end?
With my father pleading, you don't have to do this. And the gunfires.
And after that? There are considerable gaps in that recollection.
Maybe. Do I really want to know?
Niin, kun mä rupesin jotenkin niinku miettimään, että eikös niinku ainakin tässä Nolanin trilogiassa, kun näytettiin tätä skeneä, se nyt on näytetty miljoona kertaa, niin eikö ne siinä tullut teatterista muistaakseni? Ja mä itse asiassa muistan miten Arkham peleissä, mitenkään se siinä oli itse asiassa, oliko se sitä edes näytetty, mutta saattaa kommentteja, että mikä on tavallaan heittomerkeissä oikea vastaus, eli siis sarjakuva vastaus, että tuliko Waynein perhe teatterista vai elokuvista. Ja mä oon aika varma, että Nolanin trilogiassa se oli kyllä teatteri, mistä ne tuli.
Bruce, stay back!
Take whatever you want!
Nothing personal, just business. He told me you had it coming.
You don't have to do this.
Don't walk on me. He's making a mistake.
Bruce, are you all right?
It wasn't a mugging. They were assassinated.
Jotenkin mä arvasin, että tässä otetaan tällainen näkökulma.
Knows why.
Koska nyt kun on tää Waynein perheen uusi tausta tai vähän erilainen tausta, niin arvasin, että se ei ole vaan ihan random murha tähän tarinaan. Eli olisiko Falcone siis lähettänyt murhamiehen perään? Mielenkiintoista. Ja tosiaan Falconehan tässä meidän seivissä on hengissä. Kaikkeen seivissä ei välttämättä oo. Nimenomaan se toinen vaihtoehto on ollut se, että se kuolee siinä.
But getting you in to see Falcone like this, I don't have to tell you how many rules we're breaking. Now, don't get me wrong, I'm always here for you, but this could land us both in hot water. I pulled all the strings I had with the lieutenant. This better not come back to bite us.
Relax, Harv. No one needs to know. We'll be out of here in no time.
Oh, relax, he says. As if Bruce Wayne won't turn every head in the building. The last time we brushed shoulders with Falcone, the press made us pay. At least tell me what this is about. Look, I'm all for blind support, but I should at least know what I'm getting myself into.
This is a personal matter, Harvey.
Fine, don't tell me. But I hope none of this comes back to bite us. I don't want headlines taking away from my debate with Hill.
Dent, Mr. Wayne, welcome to the GCPD.
Ja aivan, ja se Hillkin oli tosiaan mukana jutuissa.
Ordinarily, we'd never let you in to see Falcone, but it must be nice to have a DA in your pocket, Mr. Wayne. Bend the rules whenever you need it.
One hand washes the other, Lieutenant.
Is that how it works?
Of course. Otherwise, everyone has dirty hands.
What he means is, we'll repay the favor in kind.
I'm gonna call you on that.
Mitä sä meit lupaa? En mä ois mitään tuollaista halunnut luvata.
Nice
God
job
damn it,
bringing in
Bruce.
Falcone. Yeah, that son of a bitch better not get off again.
He's not getting off the hook, Renee. Not this time.
Mr. Wayne, Sergeant Renee Montoya. I just wanted to say, some of us police support you, despite what the media is saying.
Thanks, Sergeant.
Yeah. Kohtuu random.
Keeping Falcone in the infirmary. He's lucky he didn't get roughed up more. I could tell Batman wanted to kill him, but he held back. He cares about doing the right thing.
Well, whoever he is behind that mask, I say Gotham's lucky to have him.
Yeah, it's great to know he's out there watching over the city.
All right, Falcone's inside. You say what you gotta say. We'll be out here.
Jaa. Musta tuntuu, että tää ei ehkä ihan niin eeppinen kuulusteluskenaario kuin Batmanin ja Jokerin välillä Dark Knightissa, mutta episode 2! Okei. On sitä vissiin niinku vähän laittu pahempaa kuntoon. Children of Arkham.
The hell? Bruce Wayne? You must have some clout. My own wife can't get in to see me. Good thing I'll be out of here in a week. Just like every other time they tried to put me away.
You look like you tangled with the wrong guy.
This is nothing. You should have seen me before I became boss. I'd show up all beat to hell. Your father had sewn me back together. Yeah, that's right. Tommy and I were close. More than friends. More like cousins. Going back decades.
Haluaako paljastetaan kortit?
So you sent Joe Chill to kill him.
Ah, so that's what this is really about, eh? The pup digging up a 20-year-old killer.
2 killings, and they were never forgotten.
You and me, we're practically family. I thought you'd have figured that out by now. I tried to get through to you at Dent's party. But you showed me the door. Got a whole closet full of birthday presents I was never able to give you.
We are not family, Falcone. I'm nothing like you.
If you're anything like Thomas Wayne, then we're not so different. Your father, Hill, and me, we ran this city. Still do. God damn this pain. Can't think through it. Morphine's on the side there. Be a good boy and help Uncle Carmine out.
Haluanko mä auttaa sua? Auttaa, kumpi on parempi mun kuulustelijoiden kannalta? Siitähän me nyt mietitään. Sen kannaltahan me mietitään. Koska tuntuu, että toi Falcon on kyllä sen verran kova naama, niin kuin se sanoi, että olisitpa nähnyt mut aikaisemmin, kun ei ollut vielä ihan näin korkeassa asemassa. Et se ei välttämättä kipua tottele hirveästi, joten ehkä me otetaan tällainen niin nice guy lähestyminen tämän asian suhteen ainakin. Mä en tiedä mikä mun koulutus on antaa näitä morfiina, okei, no se on vaan
40 years I keep my veins clean of any of that gunk. But you never forget the tender kiss. It'd be so easy to give me the whole vial, wouldn't it? Enough there to put an old dog down forever. Of course, you'd never know the whole story. How much of your parents do you have in you?
Toi oma hyvänen
hymyily. Thomas Wayne make?
I'm not a murderer.
No, you're not. That's why you were kept in the dark. Much better, kid. Thank you. Gesture like that reminds me of your mother. Your father may have been the doctor, but Martha, she had the human touch. Think you got more of her in you, tell the truth. Yeah. There's a kindness in you. You care about people. Even mean old bastards like me.
Well, I wouldn't know. You took her from me when I was 9 years old.
But you really think I hired Chill? Sure. I worked with Joe Chill from time to time. Put a button on someone, he'd take him out. But I never ordered that hit on your parents.
So who did?
You can't trust anyone in Gotham. Least of all those you call friend. Your parents learned that.
They're waiting for you in hell!
The fuck? Shift E.
The bastard had to die.
Mitä helvettiä? Siis mä tiesin, että täällä on muijalla joku isompi rooli, koska se oli niin randomi, kun se sanoi, että...
Hands in the air! Stand down! Get a doctor! Secure this floor! No one gets in or out! Go! Go!
Okei. Ruse vaan facepalmaa. No, tää sit vois taas rumasti ajatella, että Telltale pelasi varman päälle. Poisti sen viimeisen valinnan vaikutuksen, että Falcone kuolee joka tapauksessa. Mutta... ja nyt ei kiinnitetä siihen liikaa huomiota.
We are in deep shit. I bought us some time, but not much. Word's gonna get out, sooner or later. Why would she do something like this? We had Gotham's biggest crime lord in our grasp. This close. We were this close.
I don't know. I hardly recognized her when she burst in. She was so different from the woman we met in the hall.
It's a disgrace. Another officer gone rogue.
It just doesn't make any sense. She'd never do anything to hurt the department.
Falcone's case meant justice for 1,000 unnamed victims. And now it is a PR disaster. How can I run against corruption when our own cops are redecorating the precinct with their prisoners' brains? Listen, we gotta get out in front of this. We gotta spin it as best we can. Issue a statement saying that we have the shooter in custody. Details are still coming in and that we're investigating. The usual.
Slow down, Harvey. We need the facts first.
The simple fact is she walked in and shot him.
Then we need the complex facts, like how and why.
Lieutenant, Mr. District Attorney, Falcone's lawyers are here.
Niin.
I can delay them for a little while.
Lakimiehet paikalla tietää, että mitä ei saata helposti hoidettua. Niin Bruce.
Tell me if she says anything.
Jaa.
I have to know why she did this.
Me voidaan vähän auttaa.
Alfred, Falcone's been murdered.
Good God.
I'm looking into it, but I'll need access to the back computer for anything I find.
Connection secured.
Alfred, I'm gonna try and confirm some suspicions of mine.
Okay. What you thinking, Bruce? What you thinking, Bruce?
Fresh injection site. That doesn't look like blood.
Joo, jotain siihen oli laitettu.
Her veins, still visible beneath her skin. Alfred, I think I found the substance. Analyze and forward me the result.
Of course. I'll be in touch as soon as I have the results.
Where am I? Mr. Wayne? What's going on? Oh, but I got this awful feeling something terrible happened. Everything is such a blur.
It's not good, Sergeant. You shot Falcone.
I did what? No. God, it's true.
I believe you were drugged, Sergeant.
It would explain a lot. Listen, you have to believe me. I talked big about hurting thugs like Falcone, but I would never betray the lieutenant. Everything is so foggy. I remember a sharp pain.
There's an injection site on your neck.
Then I just felt light, like I could do whatever I wanted. No guilt, no consequence. There was a voice in my ear insisting Falcone was gonna get off. And all I knew was that I had to stop that. I had to, no matter what.
Yeah, that's aika selvä keisi sen suhteen.
They were a million miles away.
Did you see a face? Could you ID a suspect?
I don't think so.
You must remember some detail. Try.
I remember a hand on my arm, guiding me like a parent with a child. The voice, it was saying something about revolution.
Cobblepot said something similar.
Totta. En oo sitten sitä muistanut kyllä.
I'm so sorry, Lieutenant. I've let you down.
We stalled Falcone's lawyers for now, but they'll be back. So how is she? Did she tell you anything?
Yeah, hey, don't worry about that now.
I found evidence that she was drugged. A fresh injection site on her neck.
I was out of my mind, Lieutenant. Please believe me.
Hey, I do. Of course I do.
Hey, get forensics in here. Now!
She remembers a voice saying something about revolution.
That's not much to go on.
Now, if you're bringing forensics in, let's get Bruce out.
Alfred, I gotta get back to the manor. I've got a lead on whoever's behind this.
Bruce!
Hello! Neiti
What are you
Vicky.
doing here? My friends in the GCPD have been telling stories about some kind of lockdown?
I'm sorry, Vicky. I don't have time.
Don't brush me off. Word is there were shots fired near where Falcone was being held. Know anything about that? I mean, you must have been back there when it happened.
Where did you get that?
So it's true?
No, I didn't say that.
Listen, I owe you for those files on Falcone. I got a lot of credit the Gazette for that
Niin,
story.
minkä takia sä rupeat
Whatever's going
kuulostelemaan?
on here, you can't afford to be associated with it. Let me help you. I can keep your name out of whatever we print, but you need to give me something I can use. Who fired the shots? A cop? I can tell by the way you're brushing me off that's something.
Minkä takia me saatiin saavutus jo nyt?
Just give me something to run with.
Please, get out of my way, Vicky. I'm in a hurry.
Huh. Disappointing. Maybe you have more to do with this than I thought.
Niin, mä ajattelin tavallaan, kun me nyt luotettiin Vikiin alussa joo, tai viime episodessa, mutta... En mä nyt halua sitä, että sitä poliisia laittaa niinku syntipukiksi.
Either Cobblepot drugged Montoya himself or someone else is using his revolutionary rhetoric. Either way, I need to find him. Let's put our drones in the air and start a search. I'll run a trace on his cell. In the meantime, we have to find out what we can do about this drug.
The computer's been analyzing the chemicals from Montoya's bloodstream.
Throw that up on the monitor. The residue I scan on Montoya is similar to the nerve agent I found at the docks.
Arvasin.
Let's see what we got.
Pakkohan se oli ollut sama.
Ironic that Falcone died at the hands of someone drugged with his chemicals. Who'd have guessed that's how he'd meet his maker? Prone in his sick bed, surrounded by police who were ordered to protect him.
Murder at the hands of Montoya. That's not justice.
Whoever did this was judge, jury, and executioner. No one should act as all three. I hope he told you something before he was killed. What did you learn from him?
No, eipä se oikeastaan muuta sanonut.
Practically family, he said.
Family? Funny, I don't recall any Sunday dinners with the mob.
It wasn't Falcone who called the hit.
Yes, well, I suppose that makes sense. Your father, Hill, and Falcone would have balanced each other out.
Computers pinpointed reference points on the two compounds.